Hey guys, Ramsey Fresh. Welcome to your Saturday Strategy. And this one really can change your life. It really is all about letting go and the 80-20 rule and how you have to let go and have a team of people working with you if you're ever going to have big success. Now, I know what you're probably thinking already. Might not be pretty, might be a few swear words, but number one, I can't afford to outsource or hire an assistant. You're probably thinking that. You might be thinking, it's way too complicated and time consuming. I'll just do it myself. You might be thinking, I'm a real estate agent. I'm not a manager. That's just not going to work for me. I'm just a real estate agent. Well, you also might be thinking that you can't trust other people, whether they're outsourcers you have here, local people, or people in the Philippines, like I'm going to suggest. Well, you might even say, I don't have anything to outsource. Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but all of that is the wrong thinking. Okay, we're going to go over why in this quick presentation. You see, the mindset of outsourcing is it's not really about outsourcing. It's about more results with less effort, less stress, right, and more freedom. See, that's what life's all about. See, the 7 words that changed everything for me is the less I do, the more I make. Now, that might sound crazy, but the reality is the less that I do, the more I make, because that means the more people I have compounding my effort, working for me to reach my goals, where I can work about only on what I'm passionate about. See, the more I let go, the more I grow. I'm getting a lot of this material from James Wedmore, who's an unbelievable trainer on outsourcing and YouTube and everything, because he outsources. You might want to check him out. So, it's about letting go. It's about valuing yourself and your time. See, if you're not going to have assistants, you're your assistant. It's about focusing on the things that actually really bring you money that only you can do. And it's about becoming the CEO of your real estate business instead of just being a real estate agent. Big difference. So, you might say, but I'm a control freak. This guy's got more issues than that, right? Well, who makes more money in a orchestra? The composer or the people playing the instruments? Well, if you don't know, it's the composer. That's what you want to be. So what do you focus on? Work on only the things that charge you. What does that mean? Only the things you're passionate about, you're excited about, that make you money. That's what you want to work on because you're going to do it good. All right? So take action. What do you enjoy? Make a list. What do you enjoy doing? Maybe it's video marketing, new marketing systems, showing homes to buyers, problem solving, presentations and meetings, researching neighborhoods, meeting with referral partners. Maybe it's something else for you, listing appointments. Here's a misconception. People think time is their most valuable asset. That's not true. Your energy, your passion, that is your most valuable asset. What are you passionate about? That's what you should be doing during your day. Not doing tasks you don't like doing. It makes no sense. So make a list. What is draining you? Trying to get that new strategy started maybe, following up with past clients, customer support, putting out fires, detailed, real-oriented stuff, paperwork, scheduling appointments, returning emails, posting on Facebook, LinkedIn, social media. If that's stuff that's draining you, then outsource it. It can be done, I promise. What do you outsource? The things that you're currently doing that drain you, or the things you need to be doing, but you have not been doing them because you don't have the time, or you don't want to do them. All right. So, other things you can outsource. I'm just giving you guys ideas. Setting up a fan page, setting up your LinkedIn account, optimizing it, optimizing all of your profiles, calling past clients, calling farm areas for listing appointments, setting up email campaigns, follow-up database, follow-up programs, anything technical, video marketing, video editing, setting up your YouTube account and optimizing it, writing articles, being consistent with everything, graphic design work, digesting new products. Have someone else watch these training videos and take the good parts and show you the short version of what you need to know. Setting up Facebook ads, weekly newsletters, anything that takes time and is repetitive. That's what you outsource. When should you get an assistant? Was it a certain units per month? Is it when you're too busy? No, it's now. You will only be successful if you take action before you're too busy, or you'll never be too busy. That's the secret of the rich. I can't afford one now. The key is you can't afford not to have one. You see, if you're doing $8 an hour work when you should be doing $180 an hour work, it's cost you money not to have an assistant. So what comes first is the assistant. Then comes true success. You see, studies show People with assistants double their income. Double! So you have a check waiting for you to sign it, and most of us are too afraid to take the plunge. Take the plunge. It'll change your life and your business. Other benefits: it shows your clients you're professional, you have a team, keeps you accountable, makes you step up to the plate and do the $180 work per hour work that makes you money, talk to more prospects, sell more homes, and make money and do something special for your family. Don't do things the way I would have. That's the one people say. Well, you know what? They say it's a bad thing. Your assistant won't do things like you do. That's probably a good thing, is what I've learned, okay? They'll probably do it better, is what I found. So, take the plunge. All right? Don't share an assistant. I don't recommend that. Have your assistant create a how-to book. Have them document all the procedures, so if they disappear, you have a manual to hand off to someone else. Now, there's two types of outsourcing: full-time. I highly recommend that. Virtual assistant, they manage your social media, YouTube, etc. Or project-based. If you have a specific project, you can also outsource that, such as set up a fan page or something like that. Where do you find outsourcers? This is huge. Odesk.com. That's perfect for the one and done tasks. Programming, transcription, short-term assignments, writing, part-time, type stuff. Fiverr.com is great for little tiny things. Quick and easy tasks done for $5. Social media, video bumpers, basic graphic work, transcribing, fun things, short little things. On actual full-fledged virtual assistants, onlinejobs.ph. These are Filipino assistants in the Philippines on all kinds of topics that you can afford, and you can have a full-time assistant or a team of assistants working for you to grow your business. It's unbelievable the kind of things I'm showing you here real quick. If you look on the screen, some of the things they can do, but the sky is the limit. Again, take the plunge and develop a team that you can afford, because it's so inexpensive, and they keep you working at the same time, getting so much more done for you. Now, that's just some of the things. You might want to pause the video at some points. I'm going fast because I want to fly through a lot of stuff in a short time. Okay? Your outsourcing tools, either use something like Dropbox. Jing Project is huge. Jing Project allows you to record your screen, point to things, and show them what you want done. Another great thing is Google Docs. And Google Drive really can eliminate Dropbox even. Xzoom. Xzoom is a way that Xzoom.com, where you'll send money to the Philippines. And then a really cool thing is Agent Guardian. This lets you actually monitor them working on the computer. They have to log in, and you get screenshots. You can go see what they're doing anytime that they're logged in, and they only get paid for the time they're logged in, where you can monitor it if you choose to, and have a record of it, which is huge. So you know if they're working or not, and you can hold them accountable. Never do assistants work because they aren't doing enough, good enough. This is a huge, huge temptation. Don't do it. Retrain them or replace them. When you get rid of a particular assistant, the second you think about it, because it means they're not great. You want to find greatness, not just good, not just adequate. They're out there, guys. You can find them. You just got to go through it and do it. You can't let go is a huge mistake. Let go. People think they can do it better yourself. Look, that means that you're not evaluating your time and energy. Your time is more valuable than doing assistant's work. Or you don't know what to outsource. Or you're afraid. You got to get past this stuff. Number 2, poor screening, hiring, and training processes. You have to know what to look for, and sometimes just take some time and some trial and error. Ask the right questions in your interview. Become a good judge of character. Give a probationary period. Tell them, look, you're on probation the first week or two. This may or may not work out. Train them properly. Require daily reports from them. Number 3, biggest mistake, lack of systems. Develop systems. Your communication needs to be efficient, quick, to the point. Get VAs to document everything. I went over that before. And give step-by-step action lists without micromanaging. If you're going to micromanage, you might as well not have them and do it yourself. All right? Avoid the pitfalls. Let go. Become the CEO. Improve your hiring process. Create efficient systems. And take your business to the next level. Okay? Again, that's what you need to do to take your business to the next level. And remember, truly successful people are the people who have virtual assistants, have a team behind them, helping them grow their business, and are willing to let go and take the plunge, and they realize not having an assistant, not having a virtual assistant, not having a team is what is holding them back from success. And the successful people taking the plunge, they know it's true. See you guys next week.